A simple way to make a buy on Crash 500 without any sense of loss. So I'm going to show you the indicator you are going to use. So you have to come to this Telegram page. All right. When you come to this Telegram page, all you have to do is to come to the pinned message that's under the subscribers. Okay, you will see this and then you click it. When you click it, it's going to take you directly to the indicator. Now, how do you have access to this Telegram page? The link is on this is in the description box for this video. So just go to the description of this video, all right, and then click the link. That link there is going to take you to this Telegram page. So all you have to do is download this. After you are done downloading this, just open it. That means right click, show in folder. When you have done that, it's going to highlight the indicator for you. This is it, vector indicator, and the next thing to do is actually to copy this indicator. When you are done copying the indicator, open your MT5 again and then come to file is actually at the top left corner of your MT5. Go to open data folder. As you can see here, click it just one time and then it's going to open a page for you, as you can see here. So we have several files here. So let's locate MQL5. MQL5, this is MQL5. Double click MQL5 folder and then it's going to take you to another folder, which is what we have on our screen right now. So we are going to locate indicators folder. This is indicators folder. Double click it. It's going to link you to another folder and then we are going to see another folder again named indicator. Double click that and then paste the indicator you copy earlier into this group. I already have it inside the indicators folder. That's why you can see it right here, but because you don't have it, it's going to be blank. So just paste it here and then you're going to have what is here. So when you are done, all right, just refresh and then go back to your MT5. When you get to your MT5, all right, go to your navigator. All right, this is your navigator. You will see these things, okay, under your navigator. Go to expert advisors. All right, go to expert advisors, right click and then click on refresh. As you can see here, when you are done with clicking of the refresh, the vector indicator is going to appear under the indicators folder. However, if you do not see it, that means you have not opened your indicators folder. Just double click it. When you double click it, it's going to appear like this, okay? Then the next thing is to open your Crash 500 chart. I already have it here, but then let me open it on a new chart so that I can use so that I can explain from the scratch. Crash 500, Crash 500. Okay, Crash 500 should be here. Okay, good. That's Crash 500. All right, so I have a template here. Okay, where is it? Plain chart. That's plain chart. Now what you can see on my chart is the plain chart of Crash 500. So what you have to do now is to drag and drop the vector indicator on your chart, or you can just double click it right away from the indicator that we have here. So if you double click, all right, you will have this. Okay, so what you have to do now is to quickly set this indicator. All right, is to quickly set this indicator, and the settings that we are going to use for this indicator is very simple. Okay, we are going to use 36 for this particular one right here that we can see. Just hold on a bit, guys. Okay, all right, so for Crash 500 we are going to use 32. All right, we are going to use 32 for this particular settings. So let me just quickly change that to 32. All right, and then here we go, we have it on our screen. So the next thing you have to do right now is to um, change the time frame to 5 minutes. Change the time frame to 5 minutes. Okay, after you've changed the time frame to 5 minutes, all right, let's start from 15 minutes. 15 minutes, all right, 15 minutes. Okay, so the next thing to do is to add your day separator. That's by pressing Ctrl Y. All right, Ctrl Y. So naturally, as you can see on my screen here, naturally, let me quickly show you something. You can see here that naturally when this indicator appear, all right, in this kind of case, okay, he actually went up a bit. Okay, went up, came down, and then to the upside. All right, but I'll be showing you the best way to actually use this indicator. Naturally, if you use it with 15-minute time frame, as you can see here, this guy actually dropped. Okay, it actually dropped from this zone to the downside. That's dropped for about 4 days, and then it pick up again, and then continue to rise for about 2 days. Can you see that? And then drop again from this signal here, and then continue to come to the downside, and then you can see this buy. You can see this buy also. All right, you can see this buy also, and then continue to go to the upside. Okay, so you can use the indicator plainly like that. However, if you have a small account, I will teach you another way you can use the indicator. Do you get? Okay, you can use the indicator because in this case now, look at this sell here. All right, if you actually place a sell here, you know it actually went up a bit. Do you see that before coming down? So if you do not have a very large account, or if your account is small, most likely you would have run at loss here before the market drops to the downside. Do you get? So for accuracy purpose, if you have a small account, maybe you want to build your $10 or $5 account, okay, I will teach you the best way to actually use this indicator. All right, so if you have a large account, you can trade the indicator directly using 15-minute time frame. All right, if you have a large account, and large accounts actually start from like maybe $5,000. All right, not even $1,000. Okay, then depending on the lot size that you use. So if you want to trade 15-minute time frame, you can actually credit your account with good amount of cash, and then you can trade 15-minute time frame when the indicator appear, plainly like that. But if you want to be accurate, like sniper entry, this is what you have to do. All you have to do is, let's look for a place where we have a buy. Good. As you can see here, we have a buy. Please note that you must have this period separator on your chart by pressing Ctrl Y. All right, by pressing Ctrl Y, because we need it. We are going to be using it. As you can see, the line on my chart here, the dotted line, all right, is showing the previous day, the present day, and then the next day. Okay, so this is the previous day where we have the buy signal, all right, to the upside. Is actually the previous day, all right, to the upside. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, anytime you see a buy signal, so for Crash 500 we are going to be using it only for buy. Please pay attention. We are not going to use it for sell. If you want to catch spike, I am going to show you how you can use it to catch spike on Crash 1000. Do you get? So if it is spike you want to catch, it is the same spike on Crash 500, the same spike on Crash 1000. Do you get? So what you have to do is, like I said, we are using it for buy only. Pick your vertical line tool. All right, as you can see up here, vertical line tool, pick it from the two bars. All right, and then drop it on the indicator. All right, on the signal for buy. Just drop it. Can you see that? When you have dropped it, the date here is 11th of September. So go to 5-minute time frame. All right, this is it. This is our vertical line. All right, this is our vertical line. This is the next day. All right, please, I want you to pay attention to this. This is our vertical line. This is the next day. All right, so what you are going to be looking out for is a buy signal on the next day. Okay, so this signal, let's assume that this is today. All right, let's assume that as I am explaining this tutorial to you right now, this signal happened. You know that this chart here has not shown. Let's just assume that this is today. Okay, let's assume that this is today, and then this buy signal occurs or shows here. So what we are going to do on 15-minute time frame, if you have a very small account, or you want to get a sniper entry whereby when you enter there won't be any form of drawdown, that maybe the market will come down ahead. So what you are going to do is, you are going to come to your vertical line. All right, pick the two, then drop it on the signal for buy. All right, when you have done that, you now go to 5-minute time frame. You click 5-minute time frame here. When you click 5-minute time frame, all right, as you can see, is going to show. All right, it's going to show here. Okay, so that means that you have this on your chart on 5-minute time frame. So what you'll be waiting for is for buy signal on the next day. So that means that the day the 15-minute signal shows, all right, on the chart, you are not going to enter for a buy. Okay, you'll be waiting for a buy on the next day. So this is our chart, our day separator. As you can see, this is the previous day where we have our vertical gold line, and then this is today. For example, this is today. So in today, you'll be looking for the buy signal. All right, you'll be looking for the buy signal. All right, good. So very close to the end of that day, this should be around 10:30 p.m. thereabout. Very close to the end of that day, our buy signal appear, the buy signal we have been waiting for. Remember that we already have buy signal from 15-minute time frame, but because we have small account and we do not want to experience any form of drawdown, we tend to enter a sniper entry from 5 minutes. All right, and so the signal that happens on 15-minute time frame yesterday, all right, is now giving us a buy on 5 minutes time frame today. Do you get? So what you have to do is to enter immediately. You see your buy, okay, you enter. Now look at it. You enter here, okay, for a buy, and then what happens? Guys, look at this now. What happens from here? Like I said, this is like 10:30 thereabout. Okay, what happens from here? All right, from this yellow line, the price moves up to what? To 98,301 point. Do you see that? That's 983 pips. That's a huge amount of cash if you actually know what pips and point is. Okay, so that's how you do it. So let's go back to 15 minutes again. All right, let's go back to 15 minutes again, and let me show you another example. It's actually very easy, but you have to be patient. So right now I am on 15-minute time frame, and we have another signal here. As you can see, on 15-minute time frame, like I said to you, if you do not have large capital up to $5,000, just trade on 5 minute time frame so that you can have a sniper entry and trade with peace of mind. Okay, take your vertical line. All right, take your vertical line, take it and then drop it on the signal. Okay, then go to 15-minute time frame, go to 5 minute time frame. When you go to 5 minute time frame, this is it. All right, this is it. Remember I said that you will not trade that day, all right, because you want to catch a sniper entry. Even if you see a buy on that day, don't take it. Okay, actually there's no buy. Okay, there's a buy here, okay, on that day, all right, but you are not going to take it. You shouldn't take it. This is where you should take your buy the next day. All right, so that means that you see signal on 15 minutes, and then you enter the next day on 5 minutes. Do you get? Because this is 5 minutes right here, and then that same day a buy signal appear, but do not take it. Okay, do not take it. In order for you to have consistent profit, do not take it. Just wait to the next day, and then the next day, all right, our buy signal appears here, and what do you need to do? Just enter for a buy. When you enter for a buy, what happens here, all right, is that the market moves to the upside. Look at how the market moves to the upside. The market moves to the upside, guys. All right, don't be negative, because some people can go like, look at it, it dropped a little bit downward. All right, it dropped a little bit downward. What will this one do for you? Do you get? What will this do for you? All right, so be positive. Look at the positive side. Look at how much this guy dropped, pushed to the upside. All right, this is 58,598 points. All right, and then the market just dropped to how many points? Just 6,000. Okay, just 6,000. You can just imagine that you place your stop loss here, you place your stop loss here. So that means you are risking how many points? You are risking, let's say, 8,000 points, because what is here is actually 79991. So let's say you are risking 8,000 points to make how much? 58,000. That's over 1:5. You understand? So that means, for example, here maybe you risk $10 to make $50, or you risk $100 here to make $1,000. Do you get? So let's go back to 15 minutes. All right, let me show you the last example on 15 minutes. Let's go to 15 minutes. So this is 15 minutes. Let's look for another example for a buy. Okay, we have another example here for a buy. Let's see, for a buy, you put it here for a buy. All right, and then let's go to 5 minutes. This is September 1. All right, 5 minutes. Let's go to 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so already one thing you should need to pay attention to is that let's see here. Let's see here. Depending on the movement on the 15 minutes. I'm back to 15 minutes now. All right, but I'm glad that this happens. So look at this. Immediately this guy happens in the signal shows what happened. There's a drop here. There's a drop. Okay, there's a drop. So anytime you see something like this, is actually a signal that the buy signal is not going to be strong. So that means just save your money. There's no need for you to go to 5 minutes and try to catch an entry. All right, because you are actually placing your buy on the next day on 5 minutes. You get, is going to give you a leverage to see how the market is moving. Do you get, to see how the market is moving, so you can be confident in your entry to know that already the market is in bullish trend. Look at this guy here. All right, it happens, and then the next day, this is the day you are actually entering. All right, the next day, and already from here you can see that this guy is successful. This guy is actually moving to the upside. All right, so you know 100% that your trade is going to be successful. All right, but look at this here. Immediately this buy signal happens, immediately this buy signal occur, what happened? There's a drop. All right, and then it moves. There's a little bit of struggle here. All right, so that means that the signal is not going to be successful. The same thing that happened here. All right, the same thing that happened here, let me use this guy to show. The same thing that happened here, all right, actually happened, you know, like 2 days before. Look at it here. All right, that means that this kind of signal for buy will not be successful. Okay, exactly. Look at this one again. That means that this kind of signal for buy will not be successful. You know, if you are trading on 15 minutes, you will not have the opportunity to see that the market will drop after 10 after 30 minutes. All right, but because you are trading 15 minutes, you will have access to see how the market is moving. Do you get? You can see that this market is struggling to moving. Even the second day, you can see that this market is not really moving in a very nice, direction. So this is going to help you to have a sniper entry, all right, and then to be successful in the market. Look at this one. This one should be successful. So let's put our vertical line here. All right, so we go, excuse me, we go to 5 minutes. We go to 5 minutes. All right, so this, can you see that this is the previous day? Where this vertical golden line is the previous day, and this is the present day. Do you see that? This is what is called sniper entry. I hope you get what I'm explaining to you. I mean, look at it, guys. This is what is called sniper entry. Look at how it pushed to the upside. What else do you want? What else do you want? What, it practically went up for 2 days. Guys, I mean, what else do you want? All you have to do is just to be patient. So it's better that you are patient and you make money than you are impatient and you are losing your money. Do you see that? I mean, very, very simple. All right. Most likely, this buy will not be successful. All right. This one most likely is not going to be successful. All right. From what I have explained to you. But if you are entering on 15 minutes, you won't have the opportunity to see that the market drop or the market will drop. So that means you are going to be in serious loss. So it's better you actually trade it on 5 minutes. Do you get? To have, even if you have a $5,000 account as a reasonable big capital, you should still trade on 5 minutes, because there you will trade with peace of mind. All right, yes, because you are entering at a sniper zone. You are entering at a sniper zone, so this kind of entry will not be successful. Since you are entering on the second day, which is this day, all right, and then you have seen the market movement that is downtrend, you will know that whatsoever signal you have here for buy on the 5 minute time frame, you are not going to take it. Do you get? Because it's supposed to be on uptrend. It's supposed to be on uptrend. So let me show you one more examples, and then we end this tutorial for today. All right, so you have to know when to buy and also know when not to buy. You get? So when you have the understanding of, because some of the teachings are out there, they only tell you when to buy, they don't tell you when not to buy. And so because you don't know when not to buy, you buy when you shouldn't buy, or you sell when you shouldn't sell, and then you run at loss. Okay, but I will tell you when to buy and when not to buy. Is very, very important. Like in this case now, you can actually see that there is a pattern to this thing. All right, there's a pattern to this thing. This guy move shows buy, all right, and then it dropped. So on 5 minute time frame, there won't be need for us to actually take our buy entry, because it doesn't go as we expect him to go. Do you get? Like I said, if you are trading on 15 minute time frame, you won't have the privilege to see that the market is going to drop after you enter a buy. All right, if you are trading on 15-minute time frame, you won't have the privilege to see that the market is going to drop. Do you get? After you place a buy here. But if you are entering on 5-minute time frame, because you are entering on the next day, which is this day that we have here, all right, you can see what the market will do before the next day. And when you see that the market tank in bearish movement, you will know that, oh, the next day I'm not going to take the buy that we show on 5-minute time frame. These are some of the signals for the indicators. Okay, guys, so yes, this one should be successful. Can you see that now? This signal here should be successful. Do you get? This signal here should be what? Successful. So let's quickly check that out. Let's quickly check that out. All right, so we are going to drop it here. All right, and then we'll go to 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. We go to 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. Like I said, you enter on the second day. All right, you enter on, remember, we've not had loss, all right, since we started using this strategy. I mean, since I started showing you the examples from 15 minutes to 5 minutes, we've never had any form of loss. Okay, it is only if you are trading it on 15-minute directly that you can actually experience loss. So we do not see any signal. This is the second day. All right, all right, you know, this is the vertical line for the present day. This is where we are supposed to enter our entry, but there is no any form of buy here. As you can see, that is only sell. This is where we're supposed to see our buy, but since the buy didn't happen, that means that signal is done, has expired. All right, as expired. So don't enter buy on the second day, on the third day, because this is the third day. So don't enter this buy. All right, if your buy doesn't happen on the second day, all right, on 5 minutes, do not enter your buy on the third day. Okay, you've also seen that we do not enter buy on the same day on 5 minutes. Okay, so these are rules and principles that you have to know if you want to be successful and profitable using this indicator. Because most people, what they want is, you know, they are lazy, and what they want is just an indicator that will tell them to buy and sell, and every time the indicator shows buy, they buy. Every time it shows sells, they sell. They don't want to incorporate strategy and instructions and principles to when, you know, they can take the signal and when not to take the signal. All right, don't be that kind of trader. All right, so you should trade with principle. That is what is going to, you know, protect you from huge loss in the market. Like I said to you, you go to 15-minute time frame, and when you see your entry for buy, you go to your 5-minute time frame. When you get to your 5-minute time frame, you won't enter for a buy that day. Even if you see a buy, you enter your buy the next day when it shows buy on the 5-minute time frame. And I just explained to you now that you shouldn't enter buy on the third day. If the buy doesn't show on the what now, on the second day, that means that signal has expired. All right, like I explained to you, it's good you enter on what, on 5-minute time frame, because if you try to enter on 15-minute time frame, all right, this is going to be a loss for you. Do you get? And as I have advised, just enter on 5-minute time frame, even if you have a very huge account, because on 5-minute time frame, your chances of success is very high, very, 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 very high, because you are entering at the sniper level. So someone who is going to trade it on 5-minute time frame, when he sees this kind of signal, all right, and then he places vertical line as I have taught him or her, and then is waiting for the second day. By the time he opens his chart for the second day and then sees what the market has done the previous day that is coming down, he will automatically know that he shouldn't take the buy the second day on 5 minutes. Very simple, very, very simple, very, very the same thing here. Don't take, like, I mean, these guys, you can see it. You can see it doesn't require, you know, too much of analysis, drawing trend line, support and resistance, looking for other block, you know, using smart money concept. You know, this thing is simple with Crash 500, with the way I've explained it to you. If only you can take it and discipline yourself from looking for trade every day, all right, you'll be successful with this indicator. All right, for Crash 500, using it to buy, you will be successful. I can guarantee you, you will be successful, because here you can see already, all right, while you are waiting to place your buy the next day on 5-minute time frame, you can actually see on 15-minute time frame that it tanked, it came down. All right, so automatically you know that I'm not going to take the buy entry the next day on 5 minute time frame. All right, very simple. And if even if it is only 4 signals, all right, you get in a month, and then you are profitable, you know, your confidence will rise, and then you will begin to use a reasonable amount of lot size that will make you overall profitable. So this one also, can you see this? It means that the signal will not be profitable, all right, the next day, because it's already tanked here. So it should not drop. Like this one also is an example. Do you get? So guys, I've shown you you know, the cons and the pros of this indicator. You know, the front side and the back side. All right, so it is left for you now to now take the instruction I have given to now trade it the way I have explained to you. All right, don't be that kind of trader that will get this kind of indicator and then be doing things by himself in his own way, and then will be complaining that the indicator doesn't work. All right, so that means this one also, the next day don't take it, because you can see it came down like it's consolidating. All right, so that's it guys. All right, that's it guys. So thank you guys for all you do. Thank you so much, thank you so much. So we end the video here. So for today, before we end the video, I'm actually looking for a buy today. So let's go to 5 minute time frame. Okay, so, or maybe I should ask us, looking at this signal here, should we look for a buy today? Because this was yesterday where the vertical line is, and this is today. Do we look for a buy or not? Any buy hasn't occurred yet. Any buy? This was yesterday where the buy signal is. Sorry, 2 days ago. Okay, this is today. This is today. Buy signal has not happened yet. What do you think? Do you think we should look for a buy here? Because on 15 minute time frame, this guy is looking somehow. All right, he's looking somehow. It came down, went up. I think I won't take the buy, because what I can see here is like a zigzag movement. A zigzag movement. Okay, a zigzag movement. So I won't take the buy, most likely. All right guys, so thank you. If you have to watch this video 2 times, please go ahead. The best thing to do for yourself is to get the instruction on how to use this in the